Hello?
Thanks.
Gamers. Greetings. Salutations. Hello. Thank you, Dick Van Dick, 38 months. What if Kaizo indeed? What if Kaizo indeed? What if I say no, that if I say do that, if I say no, hey. Fuck! They have 38 months. Dick Van Dick. Dick. That's right. Here I am. Hold on. Whee! Alright. Well, Kaizo and steak night early. Well, normally it'd be steak night, but we're not doing steak night tonight because one of our friends is visiting for the Cox and Crendor live show. And so, we're not doing steak night. Also, it's been daylight savings time. This entire weekend is just like messed up, man. So I was like, you know what? Let's just do Kaizo Ironmon. So right now I had hold on. It's me and Toaster Woman's friend, and he's visiting, and so he wanted to see the live show. So we did that yesterday, and then today was my dad's birthday. And he was like, I'd like to go see like Chicago stuff. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to my dad's birthday. And then Toaster Woman was like, I can show him like Chicago stuff. So I was like, fine. So I think right now they're like watching a Back to the Future thing at a movie theater or something because he likes movies. So I was like, you do that. I'll go deal with my family. And then I was like, later on, I'm just gonna stream early and then I can end earlier. And then after that, I can finally get back to normal. No live shows, no traveling, no crazy stuff. It's normality. We also have 5 certain mids to kick things off. Starting with Cleffa. So I was trying to figure out what to stream, and I was like, you know, I don't know what I want to stream. And I was like, I kind of want to play Pokemon. So here we are. I thought about streaming Horse Girl Racing, but I was like, I kind of just want to play Pokemon. Believe it or not. You saw Back to the Future today, too? Is it like the anniversary or something? Next Certain mid. Oh, the Lord! What up, comrade? What if mid does... What if mid does do something? Oh, it's 40 years of Back to the Future. Okay, it actually is. I see. That makes sense.
Thanks.
Also, our friend that visited got us both Horse Girl figurines. So I now have a Mayano Top Gun and an El Crendor pasta figurine. So that was cool. Thank you, Mr. Personality, for the 30 months.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the 30 months. Anuan with the 115 months. Greetings, nerds. First time subbing via Twitch Prime. It was so easy thanks to the instructions. Also, great live show yesterday. I was there in the front row, 3 seat on your right. Good stuff. 3 seat on my right. Where were you in relation to the Moon Man? Fuck. They were 15 months. Or the opposite side, okay. Honestly, I probably saw you, but I was like scanning the audience so much that I was just like, I didn't really fixate on anybody. Left, please, you got it. And Bronze Panda with the 101 months. Oh my god. What the
Thanks.
What? Fuck. 101, what years? I have no idea. You're asking the wrong guy. And thank you, Avarak, for the 14 months. Mid, you got it. Thank you, Avarak. 14. Swing. Thank you, Avarak. Was French guy back with a new girl? Funnily enough, French guy was back with his now fiance. He's actually settling down. And he brought us French potato chips to try for the show. And that was fun. So that was good. They're honestly some pretty wild chips. I couldn't even see French guy. He was like up in the rafters. I couldn't see shit.
Thanks.
I haven't done a career in UMA for a few days, taking a bit of break before the new scenario. Oh yeah, the new scenario's coming out. So that'll be fun. Thank God we can finally get like a different scenario to run through instead of the same one over and over. I still do my daily race. I always do one daily race. And then I'm just like, all right, cool. Kaizo, that's right. Also, thank you, Certain, 65 months. Go Pack, go. Yes, hopefully they can actually go Pack, go to the polls and win. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Yeah, it is getting kind of like, I would like some variety in there, you know? It'll be fun having this new scenario and just mixing things up. Because it really is just kind of like, I'm like, all right, here we go. Do my daily thing. Keep going. Whatever. Thank you, Dazzle Shaft, 40 months. Live show is great. Mid also, you got it. Thank you, Dazzle Shaft. I remember you being like, it's me, Dazzle Shaft. Thank you for the 40 months. 40. Clark. Thank you for the 40 months. Yeehaw. New scenario is crazy too. So you basically train your support deck as you go to, and they race to from what I can know. What the heck? Is that why I think they said they're going to be giving out like free support polls or something? Is that why? Also, I've done like 65 polls for Aishin Flash and I got Tokai Teo. like OG Tokai tail, which I didn't have, so that's something, but like that's cool, man. Yeah, I can guess your resub. Let me write it. Speaking of which, we're actually on certain mids from years ago. Maybe 10 years ago. Third certain mid is Polyrath. Okay. Yeah, at least if you get dupes, you get like the star points and stuff. So it's not like completely terrible or bad, but oh boy. And we're dead. I've gotten absolutely garbage, or absolutely like trash garbage from all my singular pulls. I've got nothing. Next mid is a giraffe. Three SSRs in the same pull? That's pretty wild, though. Even if they are duplicates. Okay. Good. Ow. Alright, we got out. Actually out. Actually isn't even a bad giraffe, to be honest. The red attack kind of sucks, but like the stat spread isn't terrible. Thank you, comrade, gifting a sub to Krenmid. Thank you, comrade. I'll put your Krenmid down. What a vapor space. So I said earlier, our start time is a bit earlier tonight for earlier. I don't even know what I just said earlier tonight. Earlier tonight for a few reasons. One of which is daylight savings time. So normally it's like 9:40 right now, but it's 8:40. The other is that we have a friend visiting for the live show. So, I think we're gonna like watch some movies later, like do whatever, play games. So I wanted to stream early enough to where I don't have to be like, hey, can you just like sit still and don't make noise? I have to work. Thanks for visiting. And then say we're not doing steak night because of that as well. I don't know what we're eating tonight. Might get McDonald's, the meal of champions. Oh wait, my head's blocking the Pokemon. Hold on. And then maybe, why is Pokemon like, maybe I need to like move it up a bit or something. Move it up here, there we go, I think that's better. But I missed the first 18 minutes. My blade dagger decided to be 45 minutes late despite me being the first patient. You never know. He might have been busy getting doctored. It's a ring toss game. Alright. We got here. Hyper Potion. Ice Heal. Typhlosionate's actually pretty good. I'm gonna hit it with a Thunder Punch. I'm gonna throw a ball. Actually, Master Ball. I can just Master Ball it. Krender is suing my doctor's mail. All right, maybe she was busy getting the... It's a ring toss game. And this Typhlosion is not very good. Okay. Taco Bell's got new carne asada items. Mamma mia. I gotta have a normie sleep schedule. That sucks. But at least you're making money now, so that's nice. She does this way too often. Is your doctor just like me? Your doctor essentially has like a 40-minute intro screen. What we got over here? Oh wait, I already caught Steelix over here. Imagine having a salary. I partially confronted Jesse about his road to Empress gaming. Oh wait, I gotta move the fishing down here as well. I actually do think he played it normally. He still might have watched a playthrough. I'm like, I'm still skeptical, but I do think he played a lot of it normally. Let's see. Yeah, she'll definitely know who I am. Don't worry. You're sealed. Delibird. Yeah, maybe if I feed him the poison soup. Man, this run is cursed. Yeah, we really shouldn't count deaths after the football ending, because that was my true ending. Maybe I'll catch sealed. Seal up. I get a level 6 sealed. I think we're pretty alright. There it is. There we go, we got it. What we got here? Horn drill flat. Just run it. I got it. There's like nothing else that's good out here. Just believe in the dream. It's a cursed run anyway. Oh, maybe we get a big time move here on the level up. Agility is not good, but it's something. But not good. Okay. Also, we might be having another Cox and Krendor Geekender edition this Friday, because I guess Dodger's like out of town, going to America. She might just be dodging her annual Krendor, which is probably the most likely scenario. But I was like, I guess it's going to be Cox and Krendor Geekender edition, which is fine with me because I don't have to wake up early in that case, you know, that scenario. I can get up at my normal time. Final Certain mid. That's right, 2 in a row. It's suspicious. And we're dead. All right, now we have 5 King Jerkera mid picks. Oh yeah, Dodger did win the World Series. That's true. It's like we get Vaporeon? We do. Nice. That's good. Pure Power Vaporeon, though. Ugh. Yeah, she definitely secretly loathes me. 100%. Without a doubt. She's like, I can't stand how Krendor pretended to be me. Nice. Definitely pivot off this Vaporeon. Ooh, Altaria. Well. She probably is jealous she's missing all the Nick Cage movie nights as well. So many various things that she's jealous of. Actually, dude, look at just a bit higher. There we go. Should be better. Golduck. Yo, Golduck? We can get Golduck. Oh, wait, I already did that. Yeah, she's the Krendor brand to illegally sell her coffee as well. That I get a cut of every month. Unbelievable. Garbos helps us play. Super Repel. Dodger does like Parrish Song. She said it numerous times. Gardevoir. Favorite Pokemon, Zulamize, yep. There's the Gardevoir 8. Let's go. Big plays, big plays. Iron Tail, okay. Maybe try Aerial Ace. Weaken them a bit. There we go. Yep, she doesn't like Garfield comics. Dodger actually hates Garfield. The passion. Man, if we had attack, that'd be really cool. I'm gonna have to check over here. Actually, I need Pokeballs. Lady and whatever. What's the worst comic? That's a good question. What is the worst comic? Family Circus. Kathy was bad. I remember those, but like I don't actually remember them. I'd have to like read them again. These Pokemon suck, dude. If we go get one of these. Whichever level 6 shows up first. Apparently Jesse Cox just landed, and the file types for our show were insane, so he has to fix them. I don't know what files they recorded that shit in. What they recorded, like .zxy. Like what? What are they recording that shit in? Any day now. Here we go. Scott Adams went off the deep end. Oh, the Dilbert guy. Wanted ivermectin to treat his cancer? Jesus Christ. Oh, there he is. Level 6 duck. Duck's not very good, actually. Substitute Spore? Well, we caught him, so here we go. Maybe he's good. He just needs moves. He's okay. I'll run it. Because there's nothing else to run. I also didn't heal up. This is also just a cursed run. I don't even... Just... That's a cursed run. Get me out of there. Oh. Next King Jerkera mid-pick is Victory Bell. Hyper Beam. We are dead. The next King Jerkera mid-pick. This is normal Kaizo, yes. Iggly buff. Iggly dead. Next mid pig. We got Vigorod. Not bad. Okay, bad. Dead. Next, mid pig. Is Hitmonlee. Okay. Illuminate's pretty bad. His attack and special attack are pretty bad. He's pretty bad. And he's dead. And the final King Jerkera mid-pick is a Seal. Seal versus Typhlosion. It's dead. Next up, we got some Comrade mids. Oh boy.
Thanks.
That's right, some. We have this one plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I guess 8 Comrade mids from... At this point, this is probably from months ago. Starting with Pelipper. Thank you, Blaze B, 67 months. Thank you, these 67 months. So, swing. There's 6, 7 months. We're dead. Left in a year or so. You got it.
Thanks.
Thank you, Beep Dogs, for the 60 months. Oh my god, that's 5 years. Put some credit Nerd Hyper Garfs in the chat. For Beep Dogs, 5 years. Wheezing. Yippee! Yeah, I think the last time we did Kaizo was the Lucelia challenge, but prior to that, it's been a while. It's been a while. Hey, we're out. Uh-oh. Actually, I'm gonna get one of my sparkly waters real quick. Hold on. I'll also show you my horse girl figurines. Hold on. Well, so our friend that's staying with us is also a horse girl aficionado. And so when he was like, I want to see the live show, can I stay at your place? We were like, okay, that's fine. So in thanks for letting him stay here, he got us El Crendor. Comes on a horseshoe base. And we also got Mayano Top Gun. These are actually like straight out of Japan. Like they got Japanese price tags and everything. High quality. So yeah, I'm now the owner of 2 horse girls. So that was pretty cool. That was cool of him to get. Yeah. So it's pretty great. It was El Crendor and Mayano Top Gun. Have you ever seen the videos where Mayano Top Gun's owner pesters one of Mayano's sons with figurines of Mayano Top Gun? I have not seen that. Let's keep going here. Started early. Any chance of Lemix tonight? Honestly, yeah, we can do Legion remix stuff.
Thanks.
Maybe in like, maybe in like 45 minutes to an hour or something. That'll be good enough for Kaizo, I think. Then we can swap. The norm rack, 19 months. Let me get a left. You got it. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 19. Swing. There were 19 months. Norm rack. Dude, one of the guys at Cox and Krendor Live, they might even be watching right now, got a Krensloth tattoo on their arm. I was like, dude, I don't even know if I'd get a Krensloth tattoo on my arm. That's insane. That's crazy. He straight up just got like a Krensloth tattoo on his upper arm. I was like, shit, dude. What do we got here? Oh, 31 special attack. All we need is moves. Let's go. All right. Awesome. Thank you, Catman, for the 110 months. Yeehaw. Thank you, Catman. 1, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, Swing. They have 110 months. Let's see, where am I? Catman right. Then we got Comrade mid. Ariyama. Skypercut. Oh boy. Crit? We're dead. You got some Molly Rudolph figure imported a few months ago. That's pretty cool. I've held back on buying any Horse Girl merch so far. I'm just excited we got the new campaign thing coming up. I think that'll add some life back into the game. That'll be good. Next Comrade mid. Milk tank. Do I have a favorite Uma? I don't really have like a specific favorite. I do like Mayano Top Gun, so that's why I'm like, cool, we got a Mayano Top Gun, and then obviously El Krendor. I like Marazensky, so maybe she'd be like a specific one. I like Daiwa Scarlet. Manhattan Cafe is like early December, so we got like another month. Next Comrade mid. Bulbasaur. Well. My bank's living up to expectation. Be doing more sweatpants. I might be doing more sweatpants. Right now, all the sweatpants samples I've looked at are garbage. Why did I think? Okay. I even like slowed down, like. Breep. Water gun. Also, we're only 6 subs away from the Garf. Mamma mia. Next comrade mid is Swellow. I've already done like 65 pulls for Ice and Flash. Gotten garbage. All of my singular pulls have been terrible. So I was like, you know what? I'm probably not going to pull for any horses until Manhattan Cafe. Maybe I'll just do some Ice and Flash, because I like Ice and Flash, and then I've got nothing. Dude, that World Series was insane. The Blue Jays had like every opportunity to win it, and they just couldn't do it. Get some of these. All right. Play doll. Got a moth. Why does everyone hate the Dodgers? They're the Yankees of the National League. They're essentially a team that like buys up all the good players. Like they have Ohtani, who they paid like not $800 million for. They've gotten like other good players. So they're just kind of like the team that players will just go to, and they just get a bunch of big names because they're like New York and LA, and they get a bunch of big names because they have a bunch of money. So they just get all the players, and then it's just like, oh, how can you believe they won? That's insane. They only paid everybody. That might be okay. Sizor. Ditto King. Yeah, MLB needs a cap. They really need a cap. Like it would help fix a lot. Yeah, Freddie Freeman would still be on the Braves if they'd be willing to pay him. All right, Ditto King is... it's okay, actually. I am gonna run just because I like Ditto King. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that there's a sport that has no cap. Still. Also, the Bulls finally lost a game, so that's upsetting. They were 5-0. It's fine. They're 5-1. Oops. Then the Packers lost in classic Packer fashion today. Then I was hoping the Bears would blow it, and they did, but then they came back because the Bengals don't have a defense. That was sad. At least the Lions lost, so the Packers are still in first. That's good. Yeah, now oh yeah, Spurs looks like they're gonna lose. Now it's just the Thunder that'll be the only undefeated team if that happens, which, honestly, the Thunder looking insane still. Yeah, the Bears blew it, then unblew it. It was more Cincinnati blowing it because of how bad their defense is. Like, the Bengals' defense is actual garbage. Like, I remember this past year, like, free agency was just like, the Dodgers have signed this guy, 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 and I'm like, can we have a cap, please? Okay. Next comrade mid Alakazam, let's go. Volt Absorb Ice Beam, actually good. Why is Caleb bad? He's bad because he can't make the most basic throws. He can make the crazy throws. He can scramble out and do some shit. But then when he has to make like some basic shit, that's when he like misses it completely. It's just like, it's a weird thing. Can I get a mid? I did put a mid down for you, yes. Woohoo! Oh, you make your mid do something, I see. Hey, we're out. That's pretty good. I mean, Ice Beam can carry Alakazam here. Until we get real moves. If we get like a psychic move or something, like Confusion, we might be cooking. Nah, I haven't tried Pokemon Za. I haven't really felt I haven't felt compelled to be honest. I have to run the Zam. I have to do it. Hard stone. All right, here we go. Believe in the dream. Believe in the Zam. Oh, God. And we're dead. Wait, bear juice? Wait. Hell yeah, there we go. We're good. That was close. They sandbox JJ for the 23 months. It's Midiot Monday, please. You got it. 3. It's like, maybe it's 23 months. Ice beam. Great.
Thanks.
Fighting ourselves. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Potion. Good. Good. I didn't have the potion there. That's kind of unfortunate, but whatever. Better safe than sorry. Getting close to that level up and getting moves. Good. Good. There it is. Odor Sleuth. Excellent.
Thanks.
Excellent. Thank you, Pikmin, 28 months. Hey, Kaizo time. I have a good luck right. Also, I'm a degenerate who likes the Dodgers, but I have liked them my entire life at the very least. I mean, that's fine. If you're like a Dodgers fan, you've been there your whole life. Like, if you're something your whole life, that's more respectable.
Thanks.
Like, you can't help if your team you like is good. I mean, that was me with the Blackhawks. They kept winning in the 2010s. It was fun.
Thanks.
But yeah. Thank you, Pikmin.
Thanks.
Swing. They were 28 months. Wait, hold on. Diddy Kong Racing. Oh, yeah. Nate Vaporspace for the 5 gifted subs. QQ Dennis. The Savage Poet. Thelia. Fever Octopus. And .mov. All getting subs from Vaporspace. Thank you for getting us to the Garf. Yippee! All right. Very good. Silk scarf. I'll check out Pokemon's once they put it on sale or something. God, Mew's gonna take 20 years to die. This is terrible. So never. I mean, I think they'll put it on sale at some point. It might only be like 10% off or something or whatever, but please die in one hit. Oh, thank Christ. Right? Oh my God, we're good. We're good. Another move. Thank you that one, Cody, for the raid. It's on sale now for 0% off. What a steal. Here we go. Dude, at my parents' house, we did a fire pit. My sinuses are cooked, man. I still smell fire. I think it's in my hair. All right. Okay. I mean, like the smoke and shit, just like it's stuck in your hair or whatever. That's why I get propane fire instead of fire pit. My wife can't stand fire smoke for longer than 1 minute. Yeah, Toaster Woman also doesn't really like fire pit smoke because it also just messes with her sinuses. However, it smells good. It's just like, I wish it didn't linger around and just be like, ugh. Yeah, it just sticks to everything. All right, here we go. Wait, do I have any... Oh my God, I have zinc to help us play. All right. Ice beam. Ice beam, let's go, let's go. Well, we were sitting like as it blew the fire away as well, but it's still like, I was also the one to like start the fire and everything, so that's also probably part of it. Jesus. Okay, we froze it. That's good. It missed. There we go. What do we get? Feint attack? Yo, okay. Everything's starting to come up Millhouse. Actually, I probably should have gotten rid of Grudge. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna die. That's good. That's cool. This music makes me want to race through a volcano. Well, that's very fitting. That's what it is. When I used to do long canoe trips, we would smell so bad. Every few days, we would use the smoke like deodorant. Honestly, that's fair enough. That's probably a common thing throughout history. I lost my streak because Krendor was not here. Well, there's the problem. Wait, does like Twitch not even... Is it like an everyday thing? Like, even if someone doesn't stream, they're just like, your streak's gonna end because your streamer didn't stream. Like, the watch streak thing is so stupid. It's the dumbest shit.
A turtle made it to the water.
Next comrade mid. Thank you, D Cruz, for the Twitch Prime. What? Thank you very much for using that free Twitch Prime, which you might not believe is absolutely 100% free and available to use by clicking the subscribe button, checking the use Prime sub box, and subscribing for free with Twitch Prime. Perpetual mediocrity. It's the most functional Twitch feature. I mean, usually rating other people or hosting people works pretty well. So that's something that works, I guess. That's cool. Hey, we're out. Except when they, well, I mean, it works. It's just you get ads right after, which, to be fair, is probably what they want. It's working even better than intended from their perspective. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they actually said they weren't going to do that, but maybe they just decided against that eventually. Oh yeah, I even realized that I didn't... Dude, these last few days have just blurred together, to be honest. I did, if anyone missed it, I played Blood Bowl on Friday during the daytime. That was fun. It was a tie! Krendo understands streaming YouTuber work, but does it feel like work to you all the time or only sometimes? It depends. It comes and goes. Sometimes it feels like work. Sometimes... The thing is, like, it always kind of feels like work. But it's like fun work. You know? I don't know if Chun-Li apologized for the ties being on. Like, it's enjoyable work. Like, it's a difference between... Like, there's different aspects that I... Like, actually editing Pointless Top 10 can be, like... sometimes, where you're just sitting there editing shit together. But actually doing the audio and finding the stuff isn't really work. Like, that's fun. Like the buzz. Think. Right. Like the buzz 8, there he is. It beats retail. I think everything beats retail. Alright, he's got Stab Thunderbolt, and it did no damage. That's pretty bad, actually. Randomly watching Back to the Future? Well, apparently it's 40 years Back to the Future. The 40-year anniversary. I always got two in my head about not performing right when I try to start streaming. I guess it depends what you're doing, because, like, to me, streaming is, like, whatever. But, like, I'm also coming from a background where I did YouTube Let's Plays and, like, made YouTube videos. So, like, this is just, like, another... It's another thing. Where I'm like, this is cool. But if you're just, like, somebody that just starts streaming, that's the only thing you've done, then it can definitely be kind of wild and overwhelming or just crazy. 7 speed. Streaming's probably the hardest thing out of all the things to do, which is funny because most people see it and be like, oh, this is like the easiest thing to do. You just sit there in front of a camera and play a game and talk, or like whatever. But out of all the things, I would say it's one of the hardest. Like, even podcasting's easier, I would say. Because, like, streaming adds the element of chat and interacting. Podcasting, you just, like, talk. You can talk to yourself if you want. And then YouTube, you can kind of, like, take your time, script stuff out, do what you want. But streaming's also live, so it's like if I shit myself right now and I'd be like, oh, or like if I pull my hamstring, or if I pull my hip flexor after a Blood Bowl match and then it creates months of agony, it's all live for you to witness. Take the zinc off. What am I doing? What else is here? Garbage. Excellent. Which is also, when we did the live show yesterday, that was fun. That's another thing where it's like, there's plenty of people that are afraid of public speaking and doing all that, but like, after you do it enough, it's different, I guess, if you're publicly speaking in front of a bunch of people that don't know who you are. It's another if you're doing a live show with a bunch of people that actually know who you are. But you're still standing on a stage in front of like 200 people, or 250 people, or whatever it was. Plus, yeah, you got like crazy shit can happen live. You never know. But we've done so many live shows at this point. It's like, I don't know. This Mathis Games? Yep. Sure is. Where's my weed? Oh, wait, I already got a Pokemon here. Yep, the weed does give it away, yep. That it does. Blah! Got zapped. But you know, it's like anything. Over time, you get used to stuff. You get better at stuff. It is what it is. You build up your skills and die in Pokemon. Right, Cat?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I realized. Speaking of which, the live show. I realize nobody here's heard like anything unless you were at the live show, which some of you were. But so let me give you the rundown because nobody here probably knows anything of what happened the last couple of days. So Friday, I streamed Blood Bowl, and then I asked, well, I think this happened before Blood Bowl, but I'll tell it again. I was like, what do you guys want to do? And then Jesse was like, we're going to go see Frankenstein. Do you want to go see Frankenstein? And I was like, not really. So they were like, all right, we get food after we see Frankenstein. I was like, all right, whatever. So they went and got food, or they went and saw Frankenstein. And then I was like, what do you guys want to eat? And Alex said he wanted Polish food. Everyone else was like, we'll eat whatever. And then Alex was like, dude, I want Polish food. I think Davis said he wanted to eat ass or some shit. And I was like, okay, that's Davis. So I looked around. We found a Polish place. I was like, all right, here we go. I'll meet you there at 8 o'clock. He's like, okay. So we go to this Polish place. And it's crazy in there, man. Like, it was Halloween. They were having a Halloween birthday party. A Halloween birthday party, all right? So, like, half the restaurant is just a bunch, like, a big-ass Polish table with, like, everybody dressed up in various costumes and things, and they're just drinking. Like, they just have bottles of alcohol. They would, like, everybody had a shot glass, and if the shot glass was empty, some, like, Polish man would come up and be like, I pour you a booze. And then they would just keep drinking, and then they're all dancing. And it was playing, like, prime Krendor Eastern European party music, where it was like... And I texted Jesse, because they were like, our Uber's running late. And I was like, you guys, it is popping off in here. And Jesse was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, you'll see. And then he got there, and he was like, dude, it's popping off in here. And then our waitress was this, like, Polish girl that was either 16 or, like, 40. Like, it was impossible to tell. She was, like, 4'10". Definitely from, like, Poland. And she was just like, what do you want? We're like, all right. It was... And then all of the other waiters and waitresses and stuff were, well, the waiters were not dressed up. All the waitresses were wearing, like, their mouse ears or, like, cat ears or just, like, animal. They're dressed up as animals. So, like, everybody was dressed up. And then we had, like, some crazy Polish food. It was all really good. So we had, like, the Polish platter, which had, like, Polish sausage. We had, like... pierogies. We had, like, I had chicken soup. It was good. They had, like, a bunch of, I don't know. There's a whole bunch of stuff. It was good. I had beets. Beets! I love beets. My favorite, my favorite part was we finished eating. And then Mathis left. Mathis's brother was there. He also left. And it was just me, Toaster Woman, Davis, Jesse, and Alex, and we were all standing outside because they were waiting for their lift. And so we were like, we'll wait with you. And there was a Polish man in his, like, 40s or 50s. I would say, like, 50s, somewhere in between. He was dressed as somebody that would, like, go to a ball in the Renaissance. You know how they'd wear those, like, fancy outfits, like Renaissance ball outfits, like they'd wear the wigs and shit. He was dressed like that, and he was going out with his friend to the car, and they were getting something from the car and then walking back, and yeah, like a masquerade. And the Polish man goes, hurry the fuck up, man, my nipples are hard, it's fucking freezing. And I just looked at Jesse, and Jesse just looks at me, and he's just like, and then I was just like, yep. And then Jesse just pulled his phone out, and he's like, I gotta write that down. He wrote it down. So that was good. So that was that night. And then live show night. Yeah, Mathis was definitely having a weed withdrawal. He was like like, I'm not even joking. Like, Mathis was like freaking out, and then Alex was like, yo, man, if you want some edibles, I got them. And Mathis was like, those don't do shit. And I was like, that is a man that needs his, like, the hardest hitting weed he can find. There's a man that is, he's smoking with the aliens, dude. He's gone. So he went and found something, I guess. And then the next day we did the live show. We signed posters and stuff. We chilled out before the show happened. Let's see, anything crazy happened at the live show? Not really. It's pretty normal. Dude, I take like 2 milligrams of an edible and I'm like feeling pretty good. So I'm just like, I don't even know. 10 milligram gummies is all I use anymore, works great. 10 milligrams would like fry me up, dude. Like 2 or 3 is all I need, and I'm just like, nice. But you know, everybody's different. Yeah, I said earlier, French guy was there. He now is like he's engaged now, so like even French guy's settling down. He gave us chips, like French chips. Those were pretty good. We were like trying. I was like handing them out to the crowd. I think there's something where like certain people have like a genetic thing where like edibles just don't do anything. I think I read that somewhere. I don't know if it's true or not, but I think I read that. Also, thank you, Maggie, for the 121 months. Oh no, now I'm hungry. Also left. You got it. Thank you, Maggie. David, 121 months. Maggie. Let's see. What else? Oh yeah, so the show is essentially we do Cox and Crendor, and then we take like a 20-minute break, and then they do Chilluminati. But they talked to me and Davis, and they're like, guys, we need you halfway through Chilluminati. So, like, be ready, all right? Be ready. I was like, okay. So I sat in the green room. The green room is just, like, some small-ass, like, room. Whatever. I was like, whatever, just chilling. I was watching TikToks. And then I was like, all right, I should go. We went into, like, the bar lobby because there's the way the area works is you walk through the front doors, there's a bar and a bar area, and then you walk into the like actual stage area. All right, so I was like, okay. So me and Davis were like, yo, let's just go sit in the lobby. They got a TV, and then we can see when we're supposed to go on, and then we can like loop around the back and like go back in. All right, so we were just like in the lobby, and then this girl and her boyfriend were out there, and they were like the only people out there. And then they just like came over to us, and they're just like, hey, it's you guys. And then he was like, I'm gonna buy alcohol. And she's like, oh my God, don't buy alcohol. And then he was like, I'm gonna buy Malort. And she's like, oh my God, I'm sorry, he's already been drinking. Like, this is so embarrassing. And then me and Davis were like, whatever, man, let's like, it's cool. And then he like brought us all shots of Malort. And then he brought me a beer. And then he bought her another drink and him a drink. And she was like, how much money are you spending? What are you doing? And he's just like, I don't know, man, we're having fun. And I was just like, I mean, I gotta drive, so I can't really have another beer, but I'll sip this Malort. So I literally sipped Malort, like, you know, my classic, like, right, I did that. Davis did his sip of Malort just to experience it, and he was like, this is terrible. And then he just started talking about WoW. And so I was like, all right, whatever. So he's just talking about WoW. And then some other fans came out. The one dude was like, dude, Krendor. And then I was like, you want a beer? And I just gave him the beer that the guy bought me. And then the girl was just like, oh my God, this is like the best and the worst moment of my life. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then and then on the screen, they were just like, where's Krendor and Davis? And then we had to go. So that was our lobby interaction. I was like, all right. Would you give me a beer? I mean, sure. If someone else bought me a beer, I'd give it to you. Honestly, the Skarmory's not even that bad. I think I'm gonna run it. Yeah, Toast Roman actually likes Malort. I don't get it, but I don't really like hard alcohol anyway. Hyper Potion. Antidote. Malort is an insanely high percentage alcohol that tastes like motor oil and grapefruit. If I had to put it together. Let's see what this hits for. Do I Psycho Boost this? Maybe. Jaeger? No, Jaeger tastes like licorice. Jaeger tastes like licorice, like a heavy alcohol licorice syrup. Yeah, it's wormwood. So it's much more like a grapefruity, just like, I don't know, it tastes citrusy, but it leaves this like lingering burnt rubber oil taste just there in your mouth. It's just, I'm not a fan. There we go. Thing is, like, I'll sip anything. I'll taste anything and analyze the taste of it. That's my wine douche coming out. And it's... shit's wild. Let's Psycho Boost this. Good. Reflect. So it's Faint Attack again. God, never mind, I have to kill it. Smelling salt over belly drum. I'm the rare person who hates the taste of most alcohol. I mean, I'm pretty sure, I don't think you're rare. I think most people hate the taste of alcohol. I think I'm the rare person that actually likes the taste of alcohol. Most people just drink alcohol to get drunk and they hate the taste. That's why they mix it with shit. Most people mix drinks so that they don't have to taste the alcohol. Just get it a little lower. Maybe I Psycho Boost. Psycho Boost again. There we go. Nice. Beer and wine are very much an acquired taste. Like when I first started drinking them, I was like, ugh, and then over time, I'm like, I've built my palate and my taste up. My casual drink of choice. Just beer and wine. I mean, I really only like drinking beer and wine. I actually really hate light beers, though. Light beers are just like... they're like wheat water. I love IPAs. There can be strong. I like a nice balanced IPA, but like some IPAs can be too strong. But I mean, if I'm getting wine, I'm gonna go Cabernet, Red Blend. Anything that tastes like a barrel. Oh my! The drier and oakier, the better. German beer's good. I tried the Polish beer at the Polish place. That was pretty good. It tasted pretty similar to like German beer. Final Comrade Mid is a Blaziken. Ever tried Daisy Cutter? Dude, I've literally had Daisy Cutter on streams numerous times. That's my like solid go-to beer. Like Daisy Cutter, it's just a nice balanced pale ale. In fact, it's probably my go-to pale. Honestly, if I had to pick just one beer to drink, it'd probably be Daisy Cutter because it's a nice balance. Sludge Bomb. I've tried Voodoo Rangers, but I've never really liked them that much. Like, they're okay. Kyle loved it, and I almost died. Krieger left. We got 2 Krieger lefts. Like a nice mild IPA is Lagunitas. Lagunitas is solid, like mild IPA. I like Revolution Antihero. It's a solid, like standard IPA. Off Color Brewing's Apex Predator is one of my favorite, like weird funky beers. That's the one I had yesterday too. It's a farmhouse ale. I like Blue Moon. If I had to pick like one just generic normie beer, it would be Blue Moon. Big fan of Blue Moon. I think that was one of the first beers I had actually that I liked. Get the old orange with it. Let's get this. Yeah, overall live show is good. A lot of fun. It's cool. Everybody there is cool. We had a few drunk people yelling in the audience. That was about it. Max Potion. Bang, 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 bang. All right. Garbage. Dude, the bar there had a drink that had weed in it. I thought that was insane. It was like a margarita. It was like a senorita, it said. And it had 5 milligrams of THC in it. I was like, that would knock me out. I'd be gone. Only 5? Dude, 5 would roast me. Maybe it's because I'm tiny and have a fast metabolism. That could also be a part of it.
Thanks.
Ooh, Torkoal. Thank you, Uncanny Jim Jams, 28 months. That's almost 2 years. Wow, you're right. Wait, hold on. Oh, he's actually good. Sweet. There, 28 months. Uncanny Jim Jams. And
Thanks.
what are my lifts looking like? They're looking terrible. I'm in like physical therapy rehab mode right now. So I messed my legs up from doing too much exercise and other stuff, and then strained one of my hip flexors, which also strained one of my like deep core muscles. So I've been like over the past couple of months just slowly rehabbing back to normal. So I'm finally able to do like normal upper body workout again, which is great. And then I'm slowly ramping up leg day. My legs are like slowly healing. But I'm getting better, which is nice. Thank you, King Jakara. 20 or 30 months. 30 and a 21 streak. What have I messed up here? I have absolutely no idea. But thank you for the 30 months. Hey, and you got to, I don't know if you saw your picks, but they all failed. Swing! They were 30 months. And Fire Punch. Can you explain how the Packers lost? Sure. Their run defense was terrible. They fumbled the ball in the red zone. They missed a field goal. They had numerous penalties that stalled drives. And they couldn't stop the Panthers on the final drive of the game. Honestly, the Panthers aren't a bad team. Like, the Panthers are 5-4 now, and I keep picking them. I almost picked them this week. I don't know why, I don't even know why I picked the Packers. I was like, this is definitely a trap game. Yeah, they really shouldn't have done those things. That would have helped them win. But at least the Lions lost. Oh my god. So that, still in first. Yeah, now the Bears don't have a defense, but they have an offense. Funnily enough. Yeah, I think, yeah, we're gonna do Legion Remix. In fact, I think I said I was gonna do it around now. All right, we'll do one more Kriegier run, and then we can swap over to. She'll be a left. And we can swap over to Legion Remix. All right, I'll do one more run. We have an Age of Dune right pick. But yeah, it's one of those things, week to week, different matchups, different teams, different things are always going to be... Different teams will play each other differently. I mean, the Bears lost to the Ravens with a backup quarterback, so it's like, you never know. They're lucky the Bengals also don't play defense. Hey, there we go. Yeah, it's pretty much always given that the Bills will win the regular season game and then lose to the Chiefs in the playoff. But for some reason, I picked the Chiefs because I was just like, oh no, the Bills haven't been doing very good, and then I was like, man, I really should. I'm doing terrible in our three guys talk about football pick'ems. Oh boy, no, I don't do sports betting. I did sports betting last year. I did like one bet and I won, and then I cashed out and never played again. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. I mean, the Bears let them back in, but it's still like anytime an opponent scores 40 points. Switch right backwards. The defense has usually been pretty terrible. We're dead. We have, I'll throw in a Zix to left before we swap over. A Zix to left. We have 6 Zix left picks. I'll do one of them here. Listen, I already fail at my gambling in various other games and aspects. It's an illegal Kyogre. Yep. The actual Zix left. You want to right, you got it. Yeah, there's a left, so we get Gulpin. Excellent. I think Jesse mentioned Pokemon for the live show, and then someone said Charizard these nuts. And I was like, you can't just say that. You can't just be like at least Gulpin these nuts is like, oh, it's a Pokemon reference, but like Charizard these nuts, it doesn't even make sense. You can't just you can't just say things. Well, you can, but and we're dead. Now that's the Kaizo Ironmon? That's the Kaizo Ironmon I know and love. All right. Let's swap. Let's swap the WoW. I'm swapping to some Legion remix. All right. That was fun. I haven't Kaizo'd in a while. It's good to get some Kaizo in. Uh-oh. Yippee! Wait, netball? What is netball? Watching netball. Yeah, we're doing Legion remix raids. So come on down if you want to get some bronze currency. Damn, Seahawks are up 38-7. Basketball with no dribbling? More passing?
Those webs
More
will summon the
women
Rubians.
mini skirts?
Don't stand in 'em.
How have I never heard of netball, though? Why is my music disabled? Go.
I know many things. Tell me what you find.
Tell me what you find.
Time is set in sand.
Netball is one of the most popular female participation sports in the world? Really? Damn. I know, I've seen handball. Like, they do handball at the Olympics and stuff. I've seen that. Check. All right, swapping over good. Let's see, honestly, look at it, dude. The Panthers, as of today, are like an actual playoff team. They're in the race. Passcode is netball. All right. Where is it? Here we go. Krendor doesn't know netball. Oh, group's gone. Apparently Jaden Daniels just broke his arm. Let's see. Why is he even playing? They're down 38-7. He's like still in the game. Oh yeah, that's broken. Head arm's going the wrong way. That's not good. All right. If anyone wants to come for the raids, join the group in pre-made groups, raids. Krendor doesn't know netball. Please attach the password to your application as well. So either put your chat name in the message or what was the password? Oh no, netball. Oh yeah, or just put netball in there. Yeah. Yippee! Dun, 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 dun. All right. Which currency do I have? Oh, 53k right now. I think I just save another 100k up.
What do you want? Thanks.
And then purchase.
Trust only your eyes.
How are ya?
Oh wait, do I already have? I think I already got the mounts that I needed. Oh yeah, so now I can just buy the normal Legion Remix mounts. Wait, I already got that. Cool.
It's still recharging.
Boom, 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 boom. All right. Excellent. All right. Okay. Oh, Tuesday unlocks Tomb of Sargeras. Okay. Also, whoa, TC Pilot with a, is that 8 years? 8 years for TC Pilot, 96 months. Put some Chrono Nerd Hyper. Yeah, wow, we wows in the chat for TC Pilot. Like, wait, they gave you a second resub message? And I can't even take it all back? Are you kidding me?
I'll fix what's got you down.
Prime is off.
Thanks.
Thank you, Exorn. 48 months, so 20-minute stream. You don't need longer to blast through the raids. I mean, last time it took like a little while to get through the raids. I think. Also, if you want to join, Render doesn't know netball.
Don't stand in them.
Password netball. Also, thank you 4 years. Hey. Click. There, the 4 years. Igzorin. Hold on, we can do some Garfs while we're waiting here. We started on the Garfield as nutty as a fruitcake. There's Garfield. Drawn by Jonathan G, age 17. I thought that was gonna be like a 7-year-old. Various other drawings here. Zoe, age 9. That's a good Garfield. That's a Garfield that I would draw. Yeah, they draw like me. Garfield. Garfield. There's no cherry on top of your food. That's because we have no cherries. And if you think I'm going out cherry shopping just for you, you're nuts. We have those by the jar, you know. Damn, Garfield shredded him up. My coffee is cold. Duh, John, it's iced coffee. There's something in it. Ice. You know what needs, you know what this world needs? More cat hair. On it. I was being sarcastic. Too late. Odie wrote an essay about how doors are better than cats. Burp. And then he ate it.
Nothing old Bran can't get.
Does anyone want to borrow my copy of Swatting Spiders magazine? No, thank you. Already seen it. Oh, oh. Arlene, I've written a love poem. Would you like to hear it? Is it to yourself? It's entitled Orange is the New Sexy. Yep. Oh, dogs, not door. There might be a few things I'm not good at, with one glaring exception. You, sir, are a genius at understatement. Uh-oh, I died. Excellent. Alright, well, we're good.
4, 3, 2.
Proceed up back steps and through pet door. Continue across living room and turn right into hallway. Proceed down hallway for 20 years. Then bear left. Continue for... the hell's that say?
Alas, poor Night Vendor. She served faithfully as guardian of the dream.
Continue
Only to
for...
be perverted.
Dude, webcam. For 11 feet, you have reached your destination. Wow, this thing really works. I asked for directions to Nirvana. Whoa, Garfield. Encore, encore. John slurping. Uh-oh. You lack class. Nonsense. Burp. Cats are sophisticated. Pant, 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 pant. Dogs, not so much. Garfield! Excellent. Alright, where am I? This way. Very good. Alright.
I have faced the nightmare before.
I have faced the nightmare before.
So thorough a stranglehold on the dream. It
All
hungers,
right.
desperate to seed its corruption. Do not let its whispers seduce you into madness.
Seduce you into madness. Yeah, we all look forward to Garfield's
From each of
wisdom.
these pathways,
He truly makes us all smarter each and every day.
choose a course, and know that I
What
will stand
a
with you.
Garf. And I got a boots upgrade. Nice. All right.
The nightmare consumes me, compels me to serve,
Okay.
to kill.
Pop my mind shield.
How insidious the nightmare is. Look there. Even the fierce heart of Ursa has succumbed.
Good stuff. I'm dead.
Release him, I beg you.
Oh boy. It put me all the way back here? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. After all raids, I'll run you through Karazhan, get 2 infinite research for it.